my beloved, then, as we start again, let us instantaneously get that mental picture. Let us feel such a brightness within our own heart. Let us get the picture of our very first breath and the great key breath of all breaths in action, the memory-developing breath. Now, first we check our posture then. Spine erect, well away from the back of the chair, shoulders dropped, no tension in either arms or hands, palms downward on the knees. Now in this breath, only the head is moved. Movement of the head corresponds with movement of the breath. We begin with the head forward and downward, chin on the chest. Then we bring our head backward with a rhythmic movement as far as it will go without strain. Only the head moves. The rest of the body remains motionless. Now, as the head swings forward, we exhale vigorously through the mouth, as if whistling. The teeth are partially closed, causing a slight resistance to the breath. You will also notice how the movement of the head corresponds with the movement of the breath. The inhalation is even and unbroken, timed to correspond exactly with the backward swing of the head, so that when the head has reached the furthest point of the swing backward, the body is full of breath. Now, at precisely this instant, at that exact point, we begin the exhalation and the forward movement of the head, so that there is no change in motion whatsoever between the end of the inhalation and the beginning of the exhalation. Now, there must be no jerkiness in the head movement, but a beautifully controlled, rhythmic, wheel-like motion. Be sure that your exhalation is vigorous. Everything in these mystic breathings depends upon your exhalation. Then you will be sure to have a deep and full inhalation. As you know, the breath is breathed in a series of 7 sevens, or 49 times in all. We breathe 2 sevens and rest, 2 sevens and rest, 2 more sevens and rest, and then 1 final 7. Then we relax completely, the backs of the hands on knees, as we listen to the voice in the affirmation that follows. Now erect, fingers touching. A real breathing. First, the thought. Now all together we exhale. Now, all together, up. Watching within your own body. Now 2 more sevens all together. Up. Stop. Now, Remember the exhalation. 2 more 7s altogether. Up. Up. Very good. Now 1 more 7 altogether. Up. Stop. Now the backs of the hands on the knees, the eyes closed. And now I imagine that great light at the top of my head. The top of my head is heavy and relaxed. The forehead is heavy. The eyes are relaxed. The muscles of the face are withdrawn. The jaw gently drops. No pressure on the teeth. The arms and the hands are very heavy. But oh, how happy I feel. I feel happy all over, particularly in my beautiful face. My face is bathed in smiles. My whole body is bathed in the blushes of my smiles. I feel a gentle pressure from within outward. And that gentle pressure is taking away all little lines of care, worry, trouble, fear. I feel happy all over. And now I bring the light down. The chest is relaxed. The abdomen falls down. And the light comes down, down, down to the tips of my toes. And now I imagine that great light at the back of my neck. I'm looking down over my beautiful spine. It seems that I'm looking at a wonderful waterfall with the sunshine playing on it, so that I see a countless number of tiny specks of iridescent light, light, light. And I know my whole body to be full of light. If thine eye be single, the single eye, the third eye, the inner eye, the spiritual eye, the creative eye, the eternal eye, the eye of my imagination, the eye that I am now using. If thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. And I know that every cell in that countless number of cells in my body is a lamp, a light, a torch, bringing to me the light of the divine wisdom within me. And so, feeling happy upward, imagining that great golden shower of light going out in all directions, the secret of the golden flower, slowly and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh. As I prepare myself for the second of the 8 key breaths, the revitalizing breath, the key breaths of all breaths in non-action. Now, my beloved, this breath is breathed standing, feet flat on the floor, toes not bent or curled under, ankles and calves gently tensed, the knees snapped back, thighs tensed, buttocks locked, and pulled down under. Now the spine must be erect, straight. The shoulders are down, there is freedom in the neck. Now, we begin this breath, as all the breaths, in a deeply reverential attitude of mind. We exhale forcefully through the mouth. We then inhale through the nostrils, beginning to breathe deep down, filling the lower part of the lungs, then the middle part, then the upper part. We lock the breath then with a big sniff inward, and we hold it. Now at the command, we exhale vigorously through the teeth, keeping the tension throughout the body. Then we inhale gently, and then we relax entirely, coming right down as we prepare ourselves to listen to the voice in the affirmation. Now therefore, my beloved, as one man, we stand, we turn to the left. Very good. Fingers, thumbs. Now, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees snapped back, the buttocks, the body pulled up to its full stature, the shoulders dropped, the arms and the hands tensed to the same degree as are the legs and the feet. Now, first the thought, as if you're pulling again that great switch. You're unafraid to enter the light. Now all together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Keep it going. Life. No movement. Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. I am the master of my body. I pull on the fingertips. I pull on the buttocks. I pull on the feet. Hold it. No dropping of the head, no dropping of the chest. Now all together, we exhale. And now we relax entirely, coming right down. As I think of, as I feel for the inner meaning, the hidden meaning of these sublimely simple words, I am whole. Whole. Nothing is lacking. Nothing can be added. I am whole. I am perfect. I am strong. I am powerful, full of power. Every cell in my body is a complete power plant working for me. I am loving. I am that of which the universe is made, moving. I am loving. I am harmonious, in harmony, balance, poise, equilibrium. I am in harmony with the laws of this universe. I am rich, rich. I am young. And now, as if innumerable streams of living light are coursing downward in the body, I am happy. I look happy. I feel happy. And so, feeling happy upward, giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks out outward, slowly, and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh, and I sit down quietly. Now, my beloved, keeping that vibration, just disciplining yourself into your own silence, we again get the mental picture. This time, the third of the 8 key breaths, the inspirational breath. Now get this picture very clearly. This breath is also breathed standing. The posture is exactly the same as in the revitalizing breath. We exhale forcefully through the mouth. We inhale. Then we slowly raise our arms, the movement of the arms corresponding to the incoming of the breath. The arms are tensed, held straight from the shoulders to the fingertips, and kept in this position throughout the upward movement. No twisting or changing of the whole muscular structure. Now, when inhalation is complete, arms should be above the head, the right thumb under the left thumb, the 2 forefingers touching, the backs of the hands together. The body is pulled up to its full stature. We lock the breath in the body with a big sniff. Now, at the command of 45 degrees down, we exhale a little as we bring the arms 1/4 of the way down. And then down, we exhale a little more as we bring the arms down halfway. Then down, we again exhale a little. More breath goes from us as we bring the arms down 3/4 of the way. Down, and then we bring the arms to the sides, exhaling completely. Keeping the tension, however. We then inhale gently, and then we relax completely, coming right down to await the voice in the affirmation. So, my beloved, for the inspirational breath, we stand, we turn to the left. Now be sure of the posture. Sure. Feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, wake up. Buttocks. The body pulled up to its full stature. The shoulders dropped. The arms and the hands, the great lock, tensed to the same degree as are the legs and the feet. Splendid. Now, do your work. First, the thought. Now, all together we exhale. Not very good. Now, we really exhale. All together, we exhale. Now, I'm taking in life. Those beautiful arms, not too fast. Taking in life. 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 Now the right thumb under the left thumb, the 2 forefingers touching, the backs of the hands together. Hold it. And now, we get ready. 45 degrees down, 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 down. And now we relax entirely, coming right down. I thank Thee, Lord, for my body, the transcendently beautiful, the infinitely intricate, but the most gloriously accurate instrument in this universe. My body, the temple of the living God, the temple of the God that lives within me, that is alive within me. I stand in reverence. I stand in adoration. I stand in veneration before the wisdom pent up in the very substance of my body. And I pledge myself, I vow, that from this moment henceforward, nothing that I shall eat or drink, nothing that I shall do or say or think shall injure or abuse this temple of the living God, my body. And so, feeling happy upward, giving thanks outward, slowly and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh, and I sit down quietly. Now, my beloved, again the picture. I am trying to teach. You must learn. A tragedy if you be not teachable. Then the picture again, very clearly in the mind, of the fourth of the 8 key breaths, the perfection breath. Now this breath is also breathed standing, the posture that of the revitalizing breath. Now at the command position, we bring the arms up level with the shoulders, clenching the fists, thumbs up, and a feeling of power in the arms and the fists. It is a great lock. Then we exhale. We slowly inhale. We retain the breath, and at the command, swing, number 1, we swing the arms outward from the shoulders, forming the body into a cross, and then return to the first position, fists clenched in front. In all, we make 3 such swings, returning each time to the first position. Then we exhale vigorously. We then take in a little breath, and we then relax completely, coming right down, preparing ourselves to listen to the voice in the affirmation. Now, my beloved, you must notice that we keep the elbows straight throughout the swings. You will note also that in the swings, the arms are kept on a level with the shoulders. They are not brought back behind the body so as to throw the body off balance. The swings are rhythmic, controlled. There is no hesitation at any point. Now, for the perfection breath, then, we stand, we turn to the left, coming well out. Now instantaneously into the posture. Measure with your eyes. Feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, buttocks. The body pulled up to its full stature. The shoulders dropped. The arms and the hands tensed to the same degree as are the legs and the feet. Now, position. Splendid. First, the thought. Now all together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. Be sure. Now we get ready. Swing number one. Swing number two. Swing number three. Arms at the sides. We exhale. And now we relax entirely, coming right down. As I prepare myself to think the greatest thought I ever shall be able to think, whatever the Creator is, I am, differentiated from all other life forms in this universe. I am the Creator in human form. The Creator is right here, right in the heart of me, right in the mind of me, right in the substance of me, right in the being of me. Reveal thyself, O Lord of my life, O Lord of the eternal, thou that art the same yesterday, today, tomorrow, forever. Come, I wait, I listen, I am still, I watch within me, and now I will to see the Creator at work within the temple, as feeling happy upward, giving thanks outward, slowly, and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up, as I take another little breath and a quick sigh, and I sit down quietly. Let us continue and not grow weary, as we now get the mental picture, oh, how beautiful, of the vibromagnetic breath, the fifth in the 8 key breaths, the first truly electrical breath. Now the posture exactly the same as the revitalizing breath. We exhale, we inhale, we lock the breath with a big sniff, and then, retaining the breath, we slowly bring the arms forward and upward, keeping the tension, the arms being parallel, elbows straight, palms facing each other inward. Now then, there is a series of 3 swings in as near a circle as possible. 1, 2, 3, and then we return to the original position, the arms at the sides. We then exhale, we inhale gently, we relax completely. Now instantaneously the posture. Feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees snap back, the buttocks, the body pulled up to its full stature, the shoulders dropped, the arms and the hands tensed to the same degree as are the legs and the feet. Fingers touching, thumbs well out. Now, first, the thought. You're pulling that switch. You fear naught. You gladly enter the light. First, the thought. Now all together we exhale. exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Splendid. Keep it going. Life. Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. Now we get ready. Be the master. Swing number one. Swing number two. Swing number three. Arms at the sides. We exhale. And now we relax entirely. And now I'm thinking of the loveliest thing I have ever known. The loveliest thing I have ever known. There it comes before my mind. That beautiful picture, perhaps from the long ago, perhaps from the far away. But there it stands perfectly clearly delineated before my mind, as if it happened but a moment ago. I thank Thee, Lord, for my memory. I thank Thee that I am able to bring back from the vault of the past any beautiful thing that is in my memory. And I pledge myself, I vow, that from this moment henceforward nothing shall enter my memory, no idea of negation of whatsoever kind, no idea of disease, decay, senility, old age, disappointment, doubt, failure, death. Nothing shall enter my memory but that which is in unison with all good and my own very highest conception of truth. And there I see the whole conduct of man. There I see my whole conduct. And so I will that that picture shall be lost again in the absorption of my being, as, feeling happy upward, giving thanks outward, I cannot contain it, my light is embraced. Slowly, and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh. And I sit down without coming out. Now I cannot overemphasize to you the need of watching your tongue, the need of resting in it, resting in the law. Just as a flower, you put a slip into the ground and it rests. And then all the magic, everything that is magical appears within a month, doesn't it? Oh, how great is God. I wish it were possible for us to see the wisdom of complete self-discipline, organizing our life, our thought, our capabilities, our deep potentialities, and resting. If you know, you will listen, and if you do not, you cannot hear. That is it. Now, my beloved, we come to the cleansing breath. Now the picture The cleansing breath is the sixth of the 8 key breaths. Now the posture, as you know, is exactly the same as the revitalizing breath. At the command position, arms are brought back behind the body, the right hand grasping the left hand, the left thumb over the right thumb. The hands are cupped, palms upward. The arms are straight, well away from the back of the body. The buttocks are locked, and the elbows are locked. Tension in the arms and hands correspond to the tension in the legs and feet. Now in this position we exhale, then we inhale. We lock the breath with a big sniff. And then, gently, without breaking the tension anywhere, we unlock. We bring the hands forward, the palms downward, up and around to the front, the arms being parallel to each other. Now in each of the 3 swings up and around, the hands are brought back, touching momentarily before beginning the next swing. After completing the 3rd swing, hands are brought to the sides in the posture of the revitalizing breath. We exhale vigorously, we take in a little breath, and then we relax entirely, coming right down as we prepare ourselves to listen to the voice in the affirmation that follows the breath. Now then, instantaneously, in full mastery, we stand, we turn to the left, using your eyes. Now, be sure, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, buttocks, the body pulled upright, freedom in the neck. I stand as a god. Now position. The right hand grips the left hand, the right thumb over the left thumb. Now be sure, straighten your arms, straighten them, so that they will lock at the elbow. Now, all together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Splendid. Keep it going. Breathe. Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. Watch. Unlock. We get ready. Swing number 1. Swing number 2. Swing number 3. Arms at the sides. We exhale. And now we relax entirely, coming right down. And now I imagine a great heat at the base of my spine. I imagine that it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up and out. And now I imagine a great light that comes from the flame, that comes from the fire, that gives the heat. It's coming up and out, up and out. I imagine a peacock feather of gold in my spine, up and out. It seems to strike upon the surface of the body, up and out. It seems to go beyond the body, up and out. And now I'm thinking of the top of my head. And I see my whole body to be full of light. The light of the divine wisdom that is in every living thing. And now, ever so tenderly, gently watching, I take a little breath and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh. And I sit down quietly. That was very good indeed. I have no general criticism. Most of you are doing very well. Now then, my beloved, we're getting along. We're about to enter the 7th of the 8 key breaths, the grand rejuvenation breath. Now, the posture is that of the revitalizing breath. And then at the command position, we place hands over the hips, thumbs locked over the hip bones, fingers over the abdomen, elbows well forward. Elbows well forward. Then we exhale, we inhale, retaining our breath and standing erect, we bring the head down as far as possible, then back as far as possible, and we do this 3 times. Then we stand erect and we exhale completely, but we do not inhale. We then bend forward from the waist, pulling downward on the head, down as far as we can bend, then back as far as we can bend, doing this 3 times. And then we stand erect, we inhale gently, we slowly drop the hands and prepare ourselves for the affirmation. Now, causing 2 circles to be formed, half of you keep back against your chairs, half of you come forward to the center. We stand, we face the center. Very good. Come forward. That's good. Now, let us stand as we have a right to stand. Feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, snapped back, buttocks, the body full up. Now position. Feet together. First, now, my beloved, the magic. First, the thought. I thank thee, Lord, for the breath of my life. Now, all together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Now a big sniveling word. Hold it. Now drop the head. Now down, back, down, back, down, back. We stand erect. We exhale. We do not inhale. Now down, pulling on the head, back. Now swinging down, back, down, back. We stand erect, we inhale, and now we slowly drop the hands. Now this breath depends entirely upon your ability to relax. I am youth. I am youth. I am youth. And now I remember my second lesson. I see before me that picture of my idealized self. I see that luxuriant hair, those sparkling eyes, that beautiful, beautiful face, unlined and happy, rounded neck, strong arms and hands. I thank thee, Lord, for the truth of my being. I am youth, wondrous, radiant, glorious youth, vibrant youth, virile youth, achieving youth, full of courage, strength, power. I thought my body wore out and grew old, like an old pair of shoes, but now I know, as I stand in the presence, new cells are being made for me. I am being renewed. I sing, I shout, I rejoice. I sing the song of conquest. There is no age for me, no disease, no senility, no death. I am free, free, free from the ravages of time, free from all negation of my own mind. And so, feeling happy upward, giving thanks outward, slowly, as I take another little breath and a quick sigh, and I sit down younger. Now, my beloved, that is very wonderful. Hold it fast to your heart. Now, I am going to give you a mental picture of our spiritual breath. Now, my beloved, I don't think that anyone at first sight can see the whole length and breadth and depth and height of your own spiritual breath. That will come in time. Now close your eyes, and I shall endeavor to give you a mental picture. As you know, your own spiritual breath is the 8th of our key breaths in the science of mental physics. It has one strongly differentiating characteristic, and that is, it is the only breath with your feet apart. Now put that right into your brain, into its own proper pigeonhole, so that you'll always have access to it. Don't forget it. Now the posture is that of the revitalizing breath, except that we stand with the feet apart. Hands are over hips, as in the grand rejuvenation breath. Elbows forward as far as possible. We then exhale vigorously. We inhale. We lock the breath. We retain it. Then we bend the body sideways to the right as far as possible, lifting the left heel off the floor, keeping the right leg straight and the knee snapped back. Then we reverse the position, bending the body to the left, lifting the left heel off the floor. Now then we, in a way, seesaw, if that's the word. We seesaw back and forth, to the right, to the left, 3 times on each side, pulling firmly on the head, not twisting the head, not twisting the spine in any degree. Then, when the 3 movements have been concluded, we stand erect, we exhale, we inhale gently, we slowly drop the arms and the hands, and then we relax to await that majestic affirmation. Then let us now rise, turn to the left, for your own spiritual breath. This is the only breath with the feet apart. Now position. First, the thought. I thank thee, Lord, for the breath of my life. Now, elbows forward. All together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Keep it going. Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. We follow the voice to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. We stand erect. We exhale. And now we slowly drop the hands. coming right down. Now, I'm feeling upward to the top of my head. I'm thinking joy, 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 joy. And now simultaneously we send it out. I embrace this class. I embrace all in mental physics, wherever they may be. I embrace the city. I embrace the state. And now I watch as I see those great waves of light rolling out, growing of their own nature. I embrace the city. I embrace the country. I embrace the whole world. I embrace the whole human race. And now, with the light of the divine wisdom within me, with my love, with my joy, with my life, I embrace every living thing. And now I stand fast, lest the light be too great for me as it returns to me by that mystic fourfold law, not from the one point from which I sent it, but from all the points. It's coming back, back, nearer, nearer, nearer. And now it embraces me, it embosoms me, it overwhelms me. That light of the divine wisdom, that love, that joy, that life that comes to me from every living thing, so that I know my whole body, this wide universe, to be full of light, 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 the light of the divine wisdom that is in every living thing. And now I will charge every cell of my physical body with that light of the divine wisdom, that love, that joy, that life that comes to me from every living thing, as feeling happy upward, giving thanks outward, imagining that great golden shower of light going out in all directions, the secret of the golden flower, slowly and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. And now I lock it up. I make it my own as I take another little breath and a quick sigh. And I sit down quietly. Now, my beloved, let us again give thanks for a very wonderful class. Let us be still together.